RYMEZ. RealistWaves. Mad.
The RealistWaves, ever since I flipped the page. Came out the streets to the bigger place. To fight now my haters to the distance race. I get the grind, the body and ramping with my skates. Not a phase, larger the man that knows race in a hotter place. Right now I'm in my zone where it's hard to get my place. Cause the game's surrounded by many faces, stakes I bite behind the back in many ways. But I just wanna move ahead before I lose my head. I can't be dealing with this heavy weight. A man's like it took for jealousy, gets ahead of me, I pass to the base. I just wanna see my pates. But at the same time I wanna see my family safe, away from any danger or disasters. So I stay grind till it gets after late, till I find it's a better place. It's madness in the Midlands, you can always get caught up in a panic phase. I've got the RealistWaves ever since I flipped the page. Came out the streets to the bigger place. To fight now my haters to the distance race. I get the grind, the body and ramping with my skates. Not a phase, larger the man and knows race in a hotter place. I've got the RealistWaves ever since I flipped the page. Came out the streets to the bigger place. To fight now my haters to the distance race. I get the grind, the body and ramping with my skates. Not a phase, larger the man and knows race in a hotter place. These streets get me mad, trust me it's mad what happens in them. Man strive for the recognition, forget about life's main definition. You live once, it ain't no game. There ain't a soul that hasn't found no pain. Break your feelings down to hold them caged, it can make you flipping rage. It's fuck the way we live in order. On the struggle it's about time the government went poorer. Fuck any controlled order. I'm the rapping force, I leadership endorser. Won't stop till I cop a Porsche, hit the course. I thought being a road just a borer. I've got the RealistWaves ever since I flipped the page. Came out the streets to the bigger place. To fight now my haters to the distance race. I get the grind, the body and ramping with my skates. Not a phase, larger the man and knows race in a hotter place. I've got the RealistWaves ever since I flipped the page. Came out the streets to the bigger place. To fight now my haters to the distance race. I get the grind, the body and ramping with my skates. Not a phase, larger the man and knows race in a hotter place. I bang weight like I'm benching, just know that I got the pengin. I'm on the road lenging, own flow aim to get my own dough, fuck am I ever lending. You don't phase me, a guy that's sending, I'll just reply and ending. Won't stop music till it's a mill that I'm spending. Leaving man stuck like you're pending, cause these streets can get you caught in a cycle. But it ain't my fault, it's the fact that you're spiteful. Only think of your own place, but me I just focus on ways to bring RealistWaves. Fuck chaser, just stick to the realest place. I've got the RealistWaves ever since I flipped the page. Came out the streets to the bigger place. To fight now my haters to the distance race. I get the grind, the body and ramping with my skates. Not a phase, larger the man and knows race in a hotter place. I've got the RealistWaves ever since I flipped the page. Came out the streets to the bigger place. To fight now my haters to the distance race. I get the grind, the body and ramping with my skates. Not a phase, larger the man and knows race in a hotter place.